Hey everybody, welcome to the NARCN Network. I'm Dean, the host of the NARCN Network, and today I'm going to be presenting to you episode 227 on the channel. And the title of episode 227 is The Narcissist Intimate Gestures Are Fake. So what we're going to talk about in here is some of the intimate things that the narcissist does with you that you can pretty much rest assured are being done out of the fakeness of what the narcissist needs to attain to control you and to manipulate you in the confines of the narcissistic relationship that you have with them. Now, there are a number of narcissists, self-proclaimed narcissists and diagnosed narcissists on the internet who have channels where they talk about their narcissism, and on those channels you might find some content that they'll talk about where they talk about the factor that when a narcissist is putting forth to you some intimate gestures, these could be, you know, these could be gestures within the confines of a love relationship or a sex relationship with this narcissist. These narcissists will tell you that when they're doing this, these gestures aren't really fake. They are actually meant in a way. Now, this can depend on the narcissist that you're dealing with, but I think the vast majority of narcissistic experts that you look at that are out there, like Professor Sam Vaknin, and Dr. Jordan Peterson, another one, and Richard Grannon, and any of these, or Dr. Ramani, I think that if you look at the large makeup of narcissistic experts and professionals in the field of the psychology of narcissism, and you look at what they particularly say, they will tell you that these intimate gestures that the narcissist makes towards you don't come from the same type of place as a person who doesn't have narcissism. Again, the narcissist seeks to try to control you. They're seeking to try to get fuel off you. They're seeking to try to get whatever other sources of things that they need off of you. This, of course, can be attention, it can be financial sources, it can be security sources, it can be help of some nature. Whatever it is the narcissist is trying to get off you, they're going to try to groom you in such a way that you will be confident that they are being genuine with you in whatever way that they can be. And the narcissist or narcissists do use a lot of things that normal people also will use within the confines of a love relationship to acclimate or to become bonded to another person. I mean, sometimes depending on the person that you're dealing with, some of us out there are very spiritual people. Some of us out there believe in higher powers. It may be God, it may be things in the universe, it may be whatever we believe in, and we may believe in supernatural things. For instance, you know, soulmates and things of this nature, or people that we're destined to be with in life, or whatever it is that we believe. And sometimes people will come together with the idea that they may feel that they found a soulmate in life. And sometimes this is truly what they have actually found. But sometimes with a narcissist will use the idea that you are a soulmate to them to manipulate you in order to get you to stay around. That's not to say either that if you look at what spiritual teachers who teach energy and stuff out there. Now, for those of you out there who don't believe in this stuff, you'll just have to take this with a grain of salt. I myself am a very spiritual person. I've studied most of the religions of the world that exist in my younger years, and I've come to my own ideas about my own spirituality and what I believe in and what I don't. but I am a very spiritual person, and I believe in the nature and power of the universe and how that all works. That being said, if you don't believe in that kind of stuff, and you're more of an atheist type person, and you don't believe in God or anything of that nature, that's absolutely fine too. It's not an excuse to be a good person or a bad person if you're spiritual or not. There are good and bad nature in all kinds of people, and that's something for a completely other video to actually talk about. But sometimes people think that they can find their soulmate, and sometimes they do. Sometimes narcissists will come at you with the idea that they are your soulmate. That's not to say that they're not, because there are a great many spiritual teachers who will say that commonly soulmates and twin flames can come together. But if you have a person who is a narcissist, who is perhaps a soulmate, they are often a learning lesson for you in the confines of your relationship with you, and it's to learn something you need to learn about how people can be disingenuous with you and can manipulate you in some particular way, and that person may or may not actually be your real soulmate. They could be a false soulmate as well too. But narcissists will sometimes use that like as an intimate gesture towards you to claim that they are your soulmate when they may in fact not actually be your soulmate in that particular way. And there's different things that can come out of this and different ideas that can be brought into play with this idea if this narcissist uses that particular manipulation against you in some particular way. But also narcissists will use just generalized intimate gestures towards you, like perhaps within the confines of your physical love life or your sex life. They may express to you that you are like the person of their dreams. It's the person they've always wanted to have, and that your love life is great, and that you're great with them within the confines of that. And it's hard to tell whether or not a narcissist is actually being genuine with you or not, because they are indeed a narcissist, and narcissists will use they will use gestures of this nature or tell you things of this nature to also get you within their fuel matrix, and to also gain control and to gain manipulation with you through those particular things. So a lot of the time the narcissist's intimate gestures of these natures can also be just fake gestures in the confines of that. I know I'm going to have narcissistic experts out there. I'm going to have narcissistic individuals out there that have channels that are going to disagree with me. So I wouldn't be surprised if there's a narcissist or two out there who are going to tell me that know that their gestures are actually valid and real in some particular ways. But the common thought against this from a lot of narcissistic psychologists who specialize in this is that those gestures do come with a lot of fakeness to them, and the fakeness is part of the control characteristics and manipulative manners of the narcissists themselves. So you have to sometimes take them with a grain of salt, because they may be gestures that look to be genuine but may in fact not be genuine at all from the narcissist, and we have to think about those particular things. So when it comes to the narcissist's intimate gestures being fake, I think in many instances a great many of the things that the narcissists do with us are actually fake in nature. Are some of them real? Well, some of them may be real. The narcissists sometimes think that these gestures are real. And I'm not arguing with people who are narcissists who claim that they are. But I think a lot of times this is all to do with control and manipulation of the appliances that they're dealing with to get them to do what they want. So are the narcissist's intimate gestures fake? We can't really be sure, I don't think. I think the science of narcissism says that they are. I think that individuals who are narcissists who say that they're not, we have to take what they say with a grain of salt. It's almost like a 50-50 thing, you know, to know if it is or isn't. It's hard to tell. But I just wanted to express this to you guys in this particular video and just talk briefly about this particular topic pertaining to narcissists and whether or not the intimate things that we get exposed to from the narcissists are real or if they are indeed fake. So this has been episode 227. Please stay tuned. We've got lots of content coming up on the NARCN network and also on the Unmasking the Narcissist channel. I hope you guys have an awesome day, and I'll catch you in some new videos really soon.